Hello everyone. We'll talk today about a very important strategic element into applying a corporate innovation. So we'll talk about the innovation roadmap, how to establish a strategic innovation roadmap at your institution. So what is the innovation roadmap? So simply, the roadmap is like any roadmap that you are building for any society, for any corporate, for an institution, for a university. So if we talk specifically about innovation, so gather with your people, with your senior management, and decide what are the stages that you would like to take your corporate in long term. So you will build up this roadmap. It's not actual building, but however, it's like building a strategy consists of so many elements throughout the journey. So where you will start your roadmap. So you might start with an awareness, how you would like people to understand innovation and creativity at your institution or company or ministry. So starting with the awareness element, then you will move to another communication plan. Then you might build up so many momentum. It's like sharing successful stories, or sharing how other people penetrate their ideas into other society or other unit. So the roadmap is a long-term stages to achieve your desired objectives through innovation. So let's assume you are running a factory, or you are head of a university, where you would like, for example, the student and the professors to be in 5, 10, or 15 years from now through the innovation roadmap. So the roadmap consists of stages and elements where people can move from one stage to another stage throughout this road that you will draw it for people. So you will start with, as we stated, you start with the awareness session for everybody. Then you might go with another communication plan. Then you address a different segment and groups within your function. Then you might adopt a different technology. Then you might apply a patent strategy, or you might build up so many focus teams to resolve corporate challenges that we talk about it in previous episodes. Then you might do a spin-off companies that will generate revenue for your institution or company. So the roadmap is your direction where you want your people, your employees, your managers, your leaders, your directors to be focused on, and they will use the innovation as a vehicle to move throughout this innovation roadmap. You need to set up the direction for the management and for the people where you would like to divert their creative thinking toward the right desired objectives: saving, services, product, R&D, or bringing new invention to the society. So you are responsible, if you are leading the corporate innovation, to build up this innovation roadmap for your institution. And you need to make sure that the people driving very well throughout this road. You need to pave all the complication for them, and you need to make sure that they are moving peacefully in that innovation roadmap. Then you will achieve your desired objectives of that innovation roadmap. Thank you very much. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back. We'll talk today about a very important aspect into corporate innovation, which is the benchmark, the innovation benchmark. So what is the innovation benchmark? The innovation benchmark is like any similar benchmark in the market. So you might have salary benchmark, you might have a housing benchmark, you might have a financial benchmark. So benchmarking is compare your current situation with others that they are doing the same job or services or products and you compare yourself with them. Meaning, you gauge yourself with their situation, how you are performing in comparison with your peers, with your competitors, with the region itself. So it's very important that you start up this thinking process and awareness and the engagement with your management that we need to have the innovation benchmark. So you might doing right now really better than the others, but how could you know? You couldn't know that you are performing well or bad unless you are compare yourself with others and benchmark your situation. The beauty and the advantages of having an innovation benchmark is you will get a very good comparison report. It will show you the strength and the weaknesses. It will show you how others are performing into that arena. It will show you others how they are spending into innovation, into that aspect. You might assume that you're spending a lot into innovation. However, if you compare your current corporate innovation with other institutions, you might discover that you are really spending a very, very minimal amount. So that's why a benchmark into innovation initiatives is very important. At the end, there are so many institutions and corporate and companies building innovation programs and innovation initiatives, and they are bringing experts and establishing teams and spending into R&D, and they get the echo back out of those initiatives. So you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You don't need to establish all those initiatives from scratch. No. With innovation, it's very important to understand that you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You need to learn from others, you need to experience from the others, and you need to compare yourself with others. And you gain and leverage the knowledge from the others. So let's go back to the benchmarking. If you benchmark your innovation initiatives, you will understand your strengths and weaknesses. So you will work on your strength. You will have your gap closure plan, and you have teams to work out on those initiatives so that you will accelerate your innovation initiatives within your institutions. So you understand that the other competitors are spending on R&D, and maybe that's why you have less sales and revenue into your company. Or maybe that university having more students, however your university have less students. So you might relate things and you might get the answers from the performance of your institution. Innovation benchmark, it will highlight very important steps. It will highlight very important points for your initiatives. It will highlight the cost, it will highlight the budget, it will highlight the resources, and it will help you to move forward and accelerate your initiatives within your institution. Thank you very much. We'll see you at next episode.